Hello, hello, hello. Well, I am recording this from the bedroom, but you can see I'm getting blinded by the sun. It was really dark first thing, but now the sun's coming out, which is sort of encouraging me to get out of bed. But I've got a call at 10 o'clock and it's already something past 9, so I'll probably stay in bed until after the call and then get out and take Sophie for a walk. Before I move on to the BIGNITE acronym and work through the stages to get our. This is all about raising your vibrations, keeping your vibrations in a elevated place. That's not to say that it's not that when you feel bad you shouldn't feel. I suppose that's the best way. But this is about seeing the world through a higher, a lighter set of vision with a rose tinted spectacles on, so the world looks a bit brighter, a bit more fun, a bit more joyous, and and also knowing that you're going in the right direction. So hi Richie, hi Deborah, how you doing? So this morning I was writing some posts because that's what I like to do when I'm sitting in bed. I have had a little bit of my chocolate brownie, and I've had obviously it's my second glass of lemon water. So all is well in the world of Gina. Last night I went to the theatre with some friends, and it was just the local theatre at Rugby. It was a really good production of The Christmas Carol, and I missed a trick there because I've learned recently that if you book a ticket as a ticket to the theatre or other events as a disabled person, you get a person go free. Basically, you get additional benefits for being disabled, if you like. And I guess I have been a bit nervous about I have been slowly going into the world of disability and saying yes to more things. Obviously, I've got my car now. I've got a wheelchair. I've started phoning up and up front and making sure there's, disabled access in hotels. Hotels don't seem to give very much away if you're disabled, which I suppose is fair enough, really. But it is worth saying that you want an accessible shower room and accessible floor. But I didn't phone up for the theatre. I didn't think about it. I forgot. And to be fair, I got in okay because I was able to park really close outside. I had friends walking with me. We were able to get in round the back, which didn't involve any steps. Luckily, I didn't need loo while I was there, which is amazing because that probably would have been a bit of a ball's ache. But I think next time I'll probably go on my scooter, though I'm not sure how going to the toilet on the scooter will be. But until I try, I don't know, do I? But yeah, how to shift your perspective and see your current challenges, whatever they may be, as a positive thing. And the way I've been thinking about it is this Gina having these challenges and this, being disabled effectively is a chapter of my life. And I believe I can create my own reality, that I can write my own future. So in my future, I'm not living with a disability. I am taking part in triathlons, as you know. So this is just a chapter of my life, that I'm going through. And if I'm going to make this chapter the most fun and the most vibrant and the most enjoyable, then I need to see this experience exactly that, as simply a stepping stone to where I'm going. So everything that I'm learning now about my body, about what it is like to live without being able to move places easily. I mean, this is a massive insight that most people don't have. I have to physically consider each step that I'm taking, and that is making me a lot more mindful. So there are definitely benefits And this is when they talk about the secondary gains to being ill, you know, I do have effectively free money. It's not free because I had to jump through all the hoops to get it. But now I've jumped through the hoops. I'm getting my PIP payment. I'm getting a high disability of the benefit. I'm a bit of a benefits queen. I'm getting I've got a brand new car sitting on my drive. Thank you to my disability. And as I'm saying, we're tapping into more things all the time. So there are a lot of secondary gains to being ill. The thing is, you don't want to be so hooked onto those secondary gains that it will make becoming well something that you're just too scared to do. So I need to be willing to let go of the car, the free money, the other stuff in order to move forward to the next chapter of my life. And I am willing to do that 100%. So everything that I'm doing now is getting me to a place financially. I don't need any benefit systems that do drag you down. It is like being in bed with a narcissist, especially the main governmental ones. They do not want you to be well. They do not help you to be well. They suck you down, absolutely. But I'm able now to see this chapter of my life literally as a chapter, and I'm looking towards where I'm going, but I'm also going to enjoy this chapter fully. And yeah, that includes really experiencing what it's like to get out and about and become independent with a disability. And so yesterday I did go to my exercise class. I got Bumblebee in and out of the car by myself, so I'm fully celebrating that. Hiya, Jana. Fully celebrating that. I went to the exercise class, which is run by a guy who's also in a wheelchair, and I talked to him about how I could get some a adapted bicycle, and he's using a trike. Well, he's not really using it, he's got a trike, and I have tried a trike before and didn't really get on with that very well. He did say there was somewhere in Stratford that offered a whole array of different adapted bikes, but he couldn't remember the name of it, so I will look that up. But it was a good conversation. Also, he let me have a go in his wheelchair, and his wheelchair was a lot easier to manoeuvre than my clunky thing. So that got me back onto the Warwickshire Wheelchair Service and basically said, I'm not happy with my wheelchair. It's not giving me the independence that I want. I'm not able to get it in and out of the car myself. And it's very difficult to manoeuvre. Well, not manoeuvre, but it's very difficult to push. It's heavy and clunky and it doesn't roll with ease. Not like his did. His was really cool. So if I'm going to have a wheelchair and take part in a wheelchair race, then I want a wheelchair that's going to make that a little bit easier rather than a big clunky thing. So that is my way I'm sort of dealing with thinking about my current situation. I do believe it's possible to heal yourself. I believe that if we can get ourselves in a vibrational state to connect into our future self more and more often, this is going by the work of Joe Dispenza, then emotionally and energetically we're flying at that frequency. And the more we can be there, so the happier and the more content and at peace we are with the present moment, then the more likely we can connect into the future self. We get nearer to our future self. The little steps that we take, we get the insights and the inspiration to take the next step. So yesterday I did take the inspiration and insight to take the next step, and I got to the exercise class. I got a real good connection with the exercise trainer, and I now know that that's something that I can do. So yeah, and obviously yesterday morning I was and ahhing whether to go, and there was part of me that didn't want to go because I was tired and it was a bit rainy and it felt like hard work. But yeah, we can, and it felt hard, but we can do hard things, right? We can do hard things. So, and that was all. I think it is all thanks to this bigniting. So if you're not doing it, do it with me now. B is for breath, where we take a nice big deep breath in. And just allow your breath to gently and consciously release. This time, when you breathe in, hold it for as long as feels comfortable before gently and deliberately release. And what our aim is to make the out breath a little bit longer than the in breath. And then when you breathe out, just consciously just allow your body to relax. Oh yeah. And put a smile on your face. And this simple exercise allows your body to fully relax and calm down. And we'll do our prayer for humanity while you continue on your breath. So as we pray for every single person on this planet, that every single person will experience what it feels like to have an open heart, to live in peace, feel prosperity and abundance. Everybody gets to give and receive love. Just feel that up through your heart. Breathe it up through your heart. And allow that heart breath to be an orb of light that grows in your chest, growing, covering the whole of you, the whole of your room, the whole of your house. A glowing spiral that's ever evolving. The whole of your streets, the whole of your neighbourhood, the whole of your town, the whole of your country, the whole of your continent, and then the whole of the world, this glowing orb, and there's you at the centre of it all, radiating this beautiful light and connecting with everybody else. And as your heart connects with theirs, then their orb of light grows that little bit longer, that little bit brighter. So what is your intention for today? So B is for breath, I is for intend. What are you intending? And what is an intention? An intention is what you want for your day. So here we are, the sun is coming out. I want a bit of sunshine in my day, definitely. And it's coming forth already. I want good connections in my day, and I know I'm connecting with a fellow Toastmaster later on and doing a bit of mentoring for her. So that would be cool. I've got a potential date later on as well, so that would be nice from a dating site. So maybe have a little chat with him. And I've just connected with somebody else as well on the dating site. So I might have 2 chats today. So that'll be nice. And I'm also intending to allow myself time to relax and chill out and don't have to get everything done in this right moment. So that's my intention. What are you grateful for? G is for gratitude. I'm grateful for a good night out last night. I'm grateful for getting in and out of the place with ease. I'm grateful for coming home and making the choice to have an early night instead of doing some work on my computer. And I'm grateful for having a nice night's sleep, amongst all the other wonderful things. But find 3, 5 things that you can be grateful for in the moment and feel the gratitude of them. N is for nature. I have stuck my head outside the door, haven't fed the piggies yet, and I am going to be going out, but it will probably be later on. So sunshine, hang on for me. I think it's getting, what time is it now? It's getting a bit late. I don't know, I've lost my watch. Anyway, I is for what you're ingesting. What are you going to ingest today? So today I have got the remains of my celeriac and carrot soup, but there's the last portion, so I'm going to turn this last portion into a prawn curry. So after my last one got thrown away by my new cleaner, can't remember what day that was on, but that was interesting. I'm going to make a new makeup of my new prawn curry. So what I do that with the remains of the soup, because I make a really thick soup, I mix it up with just some curry Indian spices. Basically, I've got the curry powder and cumin and whatever takes my fancy. Mix it up with a few chili flakes, spice it up a little bit, add prawns. I might add some extra vegetables because I've also got broccoli in my veg box and spring greens that need using up. Certainly I might put some broccoli, I'm not sure about spring greens. What I'm going to do, I think, with the spring greens is, or I don't know, yeah, I think it's spring greens, the type of cabbagey thing. I'm going to, and I've got some mushrooms as well, so I'm going to do mushrooms and spring greens and make a sort of scrambled eggy omelette-y thing. So that's my two dinners for today. I'm going to have eggs and I'm going to have prawn curry. Yum, yum, yum. That's what I'm ingesting. What are you telling yourself? Well, what I spoke about at the beginning of this session might be something that you want to tell yourself, that basically whatever challenges you're going through right now, even if they feel horrific, even if they're really stressful, even if they really piss you off, what happens if this is just a stepping stone for where you want to go? So if you're able to fully embrace the lessons of where you are now, which is not easy, takes dedication, practice and all that stuff, which is what I do in my program. If you want to be a case study, let me know, because I've got one more place. Yeah, for what you're telling yourself. And if you're telling yourself that actually this is a chapter of your book, this is just a chapter of your story, this is a stepping stone. So what you're going to learn in this chapter is going to move you forward to where you want to be as soon as you consciously decide where you want to be. So that's the trick, and that's what we cover in the program. We help you consciously create your own future. And enjoy. Just decide to have pleasure in everything that you're doing. I'm having a duvet day. Well, not quite. I am going to get up, because after a while, even being comfortable, warm in bed, you get a flat bum, sore bum, and my legs will go stiff. So I am going to get up and do my exercises and get my body moving, definitely. So that's the big night. Shall we have a little song? Ignite my happy, ignite the happy in me. IGNITE, ignite the happy in me. Intend to be happy, intend to be grateful too. Get out in nature and ingest wonderful food. Tell myself all's well and remind myself to say everything's happening for me. I'm enjoying what's coming my way. So ignite my happy, ignite the happy in me. IGNITE, ignite the happy in me. Hello, wonderful people. See you later, Debbie, Richie, Jana, and Carol. Lovely to see you. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.